What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. And today I finally received something that I have been anticipating for a while now. I could not believe this person even made this. Now this is my custom Walking with Dinosaurs paint job, Allosaurus. Now this is the Jurassic World body style, or sculpt rather, of the Allosaurus, but with the 2000 Walking with Dinosaurs Ballad of Big Al paint job, that documentary we all grew up loving as a kid. Honestly, the real reason what happened, how I even found this figure, is I was looking for this one, the Mattel Allosaurus. I thought, I was super excited for this figure to come out. I thought it looked amazing, which it is, but it sold out so fast I couldn't get my hands on one, and I was like, I didn't know if it was ever going to come back. So I pre-ordered this incredible custom Allosaurus, and I waited patiently, and it finally arrived today. It is incredible. The coloration is phenomenal. It looks just like Big Al from the TV show. It is crazy. I mean, he got everything down. I wanted to show you, this is not a typical figure. I've never really had anything like this before. This whole thing does not have joints, or ball joints rather. It runs on an elastic strings, I guess, go through every part. And it says in the paper that if you have a loose joint, you can twist it around a few times to make it tighter, which is kind of crazy. So I guess it's like a high quality doll, some have called it. I've heard some call it. The detail is phenomenal. It's crazy. I mean, blows Mattel's way, way out of the water. It's way better. But this is the paper you get with this, kind of crazy. Tells you basically just be very, very careful. It is not a toy, it's basically a movable statue. And that's why you get your Mattel one, so you can beat that up. But this is definitely something that I wouldn't have been ready for at a very young age. That's for sure. Just how fragile this thing truly is. The detail is pretty crazy. It's really wild. I noticed that this top jaw portion moves up, and I guess that's so you can make him look up. Bottom jaw moves up and down, opens and closes rather. The detail on the face is just stunning. The paint, the sculpt, look at all these osteoderms, look at all these scales. There's like 1 million scales on here. And this will even freak you out. Like, I don't even know how he did this. There's scales on the insides of the palms of the hands. It's great. The back of the elbows look amazing. It is incredible. The belly looks awesome. The transition of paint is wild. It's excellently, superbly executed. This brings back so much nostalgia. This is probably the most nostalgic toy that I have. Just the memories of watching that documentary 8 million times as a kid, because there wasn't really much else. Also in the comments, tell me if I'm crazy. I remember Ben Stiller narrating a dinosaur documentary when I was a kid. Was that also Walking with Dinosaurs? I don't remember. If you guys do, please let me know in the comments. It was Ben Stiller, and I will never forget that. Maybe it's a false memory. Let me know. Tail looks gorgeous. I'm mostly, like, my eyes are honestly drawn to these, like, the legs. Like, these legs are the nicest legs of any dino I have. I've never seen detail like this. Non-moo is great, but you can tell this person just painstakingly, or that they're obviously, first of all, a master of their craft, and that they took the time to create this. I mean, it's unbelievable. Inside of the mouth looks great. Tongue looks gorgeous. Everything about this figure is great. This is, yeah, definitely my new favorite dino that I have. It's going to take a lot to surpass this one. This is unbelievable. There's a lot of other, a lot of companies out there that are great, but nothing, obviously I'm seeing this now, nothing beats a custom. It's just so crazy. I'll bring it up close to the camera, so I can't stop looking. I'm not looking at the camera screen. I'm so sorry. I should be looking at the phone screen. Sorry, I'm so shaky here. But look at that detail. It's unbelievable. I don't know if I said this, but this Allosaurus, they found that his toe had been broken and healed. Ribs had been broken and healed, so it showed that Allosaurus, this particular one, lived a pretty hard life. So they made this cool little show, kind of, you know, depicting what his life might have been like. Which, as a kid, that's like the world to you, you know? So I always had a soft spot for this. And I never, ever thought anybody would attempt to do something like this. So you can tell he's a real fan. So I'm not just Jurassic Park, but of, you know, realistic, scientifically accurate dino documentaries. It's unbelievable. The way it articulates feels really good. It feels like ball joints. It's kind of weird. It does feel like it's on ball joints. Like, it feels like an SH Monster Arts Godzilla tail. Like, it's really good. It's scary, though. I've never had anything with, you know, twine before. I'm not twisting anything. I'm not going to move anything too much. That's pretty much how I'm going to leave him, you know, like this. Let me just put his hand down here a little bit. And I'm going to have a stand supporting his stomach. I love this stance here. Might keep the mouth open. That's totally cool with me. Looks like he's mad at somebody. So, unbelievable figure. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So definitely go check out Justin Caldera Collectibles, rather. I'll definitely put a link in, because he should still have some of these for sale. And if this is too small for you, he makes a bigger one too. This was the smaller one. Just for space purposes, I figured this is probably the way to go. And it's great. Perfect size. But the big one would be kind of cool to get one day too. But he also has a Gorgosaurus coming out. Looks stunning. Look at how far he painted this down, all the way to the bottom. And you can actually, it's kind of crazy. You can see the wire, or the, you know, the elastic string rather. So cool. Unbelievable that someone figured this out and make this. You could, so cool. I can't wait to see. I'm really blown away right now. Like, this is incredible. This is something that I never thought would have been made. The legs look incredible. The paint, the sculpt, it's great. The back here is really cool. There's like some, almost like scales running down the back. I don't know if I showed this. The bottom of the feet are covered in scales. I mean, everything about this looks great. He just spent so much time on this thing. It's unbelievable. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this really sharp looking Jurassic World Allosaurus, custom Jurassic World Allosaurus by Caldera Collectibles, with the Walking with Dinosaurs Ballad of Big Al paint job. Definitely one of the coolest, if not the coolest dinosaur figure I own. This is stunning. I cannot wait to see what else this guy has coming down in the future, coming in the future rather, because that Gorgosaurus looks wild. It looks so good. That I would like too. But if you guys would like to get a custom dinosaur, I would say start with this one for sure. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this gorgeous creature. And until the next time we meet.